For me, writers' conferences have been a critical piece of developing as an author. I've been a reader since I was this tall, and so reading has helped me a lot. But I got to writers' conferences and I realized I had, through reading, kind of subconsciously taken in a lot of the rules about writing, but I didn't know how to articulate any of them. I'd get to a writer's group or meeting and they'd be talking about RUE and POV, and I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. But then they'd start explaining, I'm like, oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. And so American Christian Fiction Writers is an organization that I've gotten deeply involved in because it was at that conference that I met my agent, that I've met all of the editors that I've written for. And so it's the way that I give back to writers. And so I do a lot of speaking at chapters and have served the national organization since 2008 on the board and through presenting workshops at the conferences and things like that. And for me, developing those workshops and presenting them is a way that it pushes me to get better at writing, because if I'm going to teach it, I have to know it. And so I'm often looking for, okay, what's that area that I need to get better at? And then I go and develop workshops on it and present it. And then it's a great way for me to give back to writers, but then also really have a way to go deeper and hopefully improve my writing at the same time. But one of the things that I've loved the most is that American Christian Fiction Writers will have 500 or 600 writers a year coming together at our national conference. But I'll never forget showing up that first time in 2005, and I knew two people. I knew the person I carpooled down with because I met her as she got in my car. And I knew Colleen Coble because she was the one who pulled me into the community and was like, you need to go. And I'm an extrovert. And I still remember looking around and being like, all these people seem to know each other, and I don't even know what I'm doing here. I'm chasing a dream. And so I developed the first time orientation as a way to try and lower those barriers of entry, because a lot of writers are introverts. And so it can be very scary to walk into a room with all these other writers. And I've been doing that ever since, because I really want to help people feel like, okay, you've found your community, you've found your home, and these are the people who are going to be your cheerleaders as you chase a dream, because it's really scary to put your dream out there on display for everybody. And so being that place where you can come and be like, okay, I'm here with a manuscript and I'm hoping to find an agent. And I want to find my editor who's going to love my baby as much as I do, and find those people who are going to cheer you on as you chase your dream is just a really special gift, but it's also really scary. And so we want to help make that an easier process.